Welcome back. We have a stack of Pokemon games that I have acquired from eBay. Some of them should have saves on them, and I have went through and quickly checked to make sure we're not in the middle of a cave or anything, so we should be near PC to be able to check out what Pokemon are available. Some of them are pretty empty, and some of them have got a lot in them. So we will start from Heart Gold and work our way up to Black version 2. We have a DSi with no capture card, so you're going to have to sit and look at a very small DSi screen for a bit. So we have our first game, which is Heart Gold. I think the volume's on. It might not be. It definitely is. Now, Heart Gold, Soul Silver are two games I've not played. Same with Gold and Silver. Never get a chance to play Gen 2. One of them is almost empty, so I will probably restart that and give it a try. I have no problem. Also, Heart Gold is the one that is almost empty. Now, if I remember right, this trainer started their game, and let me go to the trainer card, on the 11th of December 2017, and I've played for 14 minutes. So they've not done like anything, they've not done their first battle. So I don't know if it's a freshly made game that they've just saved and left. I don't know if they saved over an old one or what. But it has a level 6 Cyndaquil. And that is it. So this poor little Cyndaquil has been sat in this game for 6 years, just not getting any attention or have done anything. So I think that is one Pokemon I will try and trade over and bring up to Pokemon Home, just so you know, it's kind of saved from its eternal doom. So that was Heart Gold. A slow one to start with. So with Soul Silver, my guess is that they've moved their Pokemon from Soul Silver up to Black or White, because, or maybe traded to Diamond and Pearl, to be fair. There is a severe lack of a starter Pokemon on this one, so I'll hold that a wee bit closer. That comes out a little blurry. That ain't great, is it? So the strongest is a level 62 Pidgeot called Ra. I quite like the idea of using god names for Pokemon. I'm pretty sure I did that with some of my Pokemon in Sword and Shield. But everything else is 23, 34, 15, 22 Zelda. But that's all they've really got is the level 62 Pidgeot. So when you go into their storage, they only have 2 boxes of Pokemon, and again a severe lack of a starter. There is some Pokemon that have been traded over though, like this Onix from Rudy. There was another Shuckle from Kirk, and there was one more in this box, which was a Voltorb from Richard. So my guess is they've traded their starter away for a Shuckle, maybe, but they already had a Shuckle, so I'm guessing they just wanted to move these Pokemon over to a new game. I can go to their trainer card though, and they've put 73 hours into this, so they've played a good chunk of it, but they haven't caught the legendary. They have the 2 items to spawn the legendary, but they haven't actually went ahead and caught it. They do still have the Master Ball in the inventory, they didn't trade that away. And they've not managed to get the Hall of Fame, even though they've collected all 8 badges. So, well, and it was started on July 15th, 2013. This is a 10-year-old save at this point. Does it actually show you on your Pokemon when they were caught? There you go, July 16, 2013. So Ra is an OG 2015, 2015, 2015. So this save was played for a couple of years at least. But that was probably the more interesting one out of Soul Silver and Heart and Gold, because Heart and Gold is just empty. So their starter was a Cyndaquil. I don't know why you would have traded that way, because they did evolve it, so it must have been to themselves. But let's move on to the next one. And now we have Pokemon White. So with Soul Silver, there's only really the Ra, and if I can get the legendary, that's probably the only Pokemon I'll pull from that one. I'll probably start Heart Gold a few times and get the starters moved over so I can pull each one of them. Just a shame that they won't have a really old date to them. But the whole reason I'm doing this is because the Pokemon Bank isn't available to download after the 20th of March. So if you've got it downloaded on a 3DS, you'll still be able to use the service, and it'll actually become free for the remainder of its lifespan, however long that might be. But you do have to have it downloaded before the 28th of March. Same with Poké Transporter, which you need for Gen 5, I believe it is. Otherwise, you can't pull the Pokemon out. And to get Poké Transporter, you actually have to have a subscription, which does mean you need to pay for 1 year's worth of Poké Home. No, sorry, Poké Bank, which costs around £5. I'm not too sure the dollar equivalent. But let us check out this white save. And what does it have? It was either white or black that had a very interesting one. Rudy does ring a bell, actually, so let me quickly check the storage. And yeah, you can see a couple there already. In our party, there's a lot that's sus about this, I should bring up straight away. Nope, I didn't want to move, I wanted a summary. So, here's one OT, which is Rafnik. As far as I can tell, Rafnik's Pokemon seem to be genuine. And some of them even have league ribbons on them, so they have been played with. But then there is a suspicious amount of Master Balls being used in this, and when you check the bag, there's a few hundred Master Balls that have been used in this, or a few hundred Master Balls that haven't been used yet, I should say. So we have a Cadeo, Victini, which was met in Charleston Cave at level 25. That is suspicious. We have a Celebi from Aaron, which again seems a little suspicious. A Landorus that was met at level 25 in Chargestone Cave. And we have a Zekrom, which was met at Ends Castle. I think that is right. But I've not played White and Black yet, so I'm not too sure if that is where you can catch Zekrom and Reshiram. But we now have a Dialga, which is from Andrea. There's a lot of OTs in this. And it's hard to say. It is caught with an Ultra Ball and came here at level 58. So it could be authentic. I don't see anything that's, overly suspicious. It has a league ribbon. Could be genuine. We have another one from Rafnik, which is a level 56. Caught with a Timer Ball. Now, the legendary dogs or legendary beasts tend to flee quite quickly. So it does make me question how he managed to catch it with a Timer Ball. Maybe I had a way of preventing them from running still. Registeel from Ezekiel. Ezekiel, I'm pretty sure, has some suspicious Pokemon that they've sent to this save. But was met in Hoenn, arrived at level 41. And I think it's level 40 you get the Regis at. Correct me if I'm wrong though. We have a Moltres from Kanto, apparently arrived at level 60. Could be real. Kyogre from Hoenn, arrived at level 70 from Ezekiel. Again, could be real. It was caught with an Ultra Ball. And then we have a level 8 Caesar, which was caught in a Master Ball by Ruby. Which doesn't sound right to me, because I don't think you can find level 8 Caesars unless it was a level 8 Scyther that they caught with a Master Ball and traded over. It doesn't make sense. It has to be a hacked in Pokemon at that point, right? But if I remember right, that was... Oh, we missed the Manaphy. How could we miss Manaphy? And we have a level 13 Manaphy sent from Aaron that was caught with a Master Ball. Again, that doesn't seem quite right. Next, we have box 3, and you can probably see, you might not be able to from there, but we have a Deoxys that is level 9, again, received from Aaron, from Sinnoh, and has been caught with a Master Ball. Doesn't seem quite right, does it? Level 100 Rotom from Rafnik, which again, from Sinnoh, and apparently arrived at level 100. We have an Entei, which is level 57 from a distant land. I don't know what would the distant land would be. What game that would be from. If you know, let me know, please. But again, from Ravnik, caught with an Ultra Ball. We have a level 13 Mew from Sinnoh. Again, that doesn't seem right at all. Level 60 Articuno. That, again, from Ezekiel could be perfectly legit. An Electivire. Ravnik sent over a Heatran. You'll be noticing all of these are caught with Master Balls as well. Aaron has sent a level 37 Darkrai. A level 8 Arceus. Now that level 65 Umbreon actually has a League Ribbon on it. Oh, hold on, that just jumped. Weavile, level 100. Espeon, 61. A Volcarona from Rudy, Treasure Hunter. So that might actually be one of his Pokemon that he used. Thundurus, level 49, Meta level 40. That could be genuine, right? Because they come from this gen. An Excadrill. Level 9 Latios from Aaron. That doesn't seem right. A level 100 Ho-Ho from Aaron, which came from Sinnoh. As far as I'm aware, you can't catch Ho-Ho in Sinnoh. A Mewtwo from Ezekiel. It was met in Kanto. So, and it does have 3 ribbons on it. One being the Champion ribbon, one being the Sinnoh Camp ribbon, and one being the Effort ribbon. So, that Mewtwo does look like it could be the real deal. I didn't mean to back out that menu. We have a Shaman from Ruby, which was caught in Sinnoh. I don't know. I don't feel like that's real. Maybe it is. That one I could definitely use your opinion on. A Kyurem, which was caught in Giant Chasm. I think this is genuine. I mean, it's caught in a fake Master Ball, but it's still a genuine Pokemon as far as I'm aware. A bunch of randoms. A Cobaloin, which was made at level 42. It seems like a weird level for it to come into the game at. I don't know what level you encounter them. We have another Kyurem, which this one is only level 44 and was met in Chargestone Cave. We have a Reshiram, which was met at level 52. Wait, that isn't right, is it? You wouldn't have met it at level 52, you'd have met it at level 50. Because that is his OT. Didn't notice that the first time round. So that's probably not a real Reshiram. That was a Hoenn Frostlass. I wonder if that came here as a Snorunt. Because Frostlass wasn't in the Hoenn games, right? Oh, Duo. So this is OT's starter Pokemon, which they took up to level 31 and just straight up abandoned it in the box. Didn't even give the poor thing its final evolution. So we will be trying to save that little fella. Again, a level 24 Genesect that was meant to start Chargestone Cave. Just don't seem right. And finally, we're on this box here. Was there any other shiny? Not shinies, legendaries. No. So that is all they had on this white. So a lot of Pokemon that don't seem like they were genuine finds. So I'm guessing they had an action replay or something along those lines for this one. But there's definitely a few Pokemon I'd like to save from there, a couple of legendaries and whatnot. So I'll probably be using this save to transfer my Pokemon up to, because I think this one is the only one that has actually went and completed the Elite Four. $40 I thought it would say whether or not you've beaten the Elite Four in this. And here we have Pokemon Black, which is by Cameron, has 7 badges, 86 Pokedex, and only 17-hour playtime. So this case is probably the dirtiest out of them all. It's covered in little black dots, and I'm not sure why. Kinda looks like paint. So, what is it that Cameron has? I can't remember off the top of my head. We are in box 8 to start off with. We have a level 55 Emboar called Blitz. We have a Semisage, a Tranquil called Glider, an Emolga called Mini Petty, and a Stunfisk called Suffer. Okay, sure. A few different Pokemon in the box here. Oh, they're all in box 8. So they have a few. So they built their team pretty much, and just kind of kept it to that. And I guess they could never really take on the Elite Four because they've only got one strong Pokemon there. I'm guessing they just kind of gave up and stopped playing this save. We'll definitely be saving Emboar. I don't think there's anything else I really want to take from this. Maybe Mini Petty, just because that's quite the silly little name. But that is all there is to this black save, so let us get rid of this. This is Tyrone, who has 3 badges, 7 hours playtime, and 62 Pokedex, which might make him a bit of a collector if he's got 62, right? With only that many badges. So what do you have on you? You have a Growlithe, a Sandile, a Lucario, and a Tortuga. Where's your starter? Why are so many trainers abandoned? Did nobody like? I mean, I suppose White did still have theirs. So there's Servine by itself. Oh, it's nicknamed Jefferson. Lovely. You called your starter Jefferson. And that's all you've caught. Okay. Sure. Tyrone, why so boring? And why put your poor little Jefferson in the box? Swap out for Growlithe, Sandile, Tortuga, and Lucario. Okay. If that was your decision. Oh, when was this started? I didn't check that White for when it started, did I? Oh, 4th of the 30th. Sorry. 30th of the 4th, 2013. Oh, you can check the Hall of Fame. Right. See, I'm not very clued up with these games. Okay. Maybe it's just White 2 and Black 2 that have that, actually. So that's the White 2 one. Again, another very empty one, but that will be a way to be able to get the 3rd starter. So Black 2, our final game for today. Now, this is a lot different from my usual content. I haven't really done much with Nintendo game consoles in a wee while. Or handhelds, I should say. And I want to kind of go through and, you know, do the transfers and such as soon as I can. So I thought we'll do a wee video. Oh, Lyra. I remember that name. This one might be slightly interesting. At least I hope it is, just to finish off. Oh yeah, this one comes out of the trade center when we start. I remember now. Oh. So, what was it you had that I remember? You have an Emboar named Fire Blast, a Throw, a Druddigon, another Throw, why do you get 2 throws? A Volcarona, and a Jellicent. We have a Boulder, Mindfu, Axew, Oh wow. Okay, there's a few in this. But is there anything exciting? I also didn't check how many badges and stuff you've had yet. You have a Siglif named Sonic. But I don't see anything too exciting there. No legendaries or anything. What about your trainer card? You have all 8 badges. Oh, wrong button again. Started 23rd of the 1st, 2013. What did that say there? Oh, still not done the Hall of Fame. That seems to be a common feature as well, that people don't manage to do the Elite Four. I hope there is an Elite Four in this game and I'm not calling it the wrong thing. But she has a decently powerful team. Right? Maybe just a wee bit low for the Elite Four? Or whatever the Hall of Fame requires you to do in this game. But yeah, that save doesn't have anything too exciting either. Still, is a cool thing to check out. But that does wrap up today's video. So if you enjoyed this content, something a wee bit different, I kind of want to do some more Game Boy or DS stuff in the future. I just need to work out how to get like a capture card or something for a DS, because sitting looking at a screen like this isn't the best quality content. But it's, you know, it gets the point across of what I'm doing. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're thinking about subscribing, you should do that, and have a great day.